Playboi Carti is a bum. And that means a lot coming from me of all people. No aura, no riz, no nothing. Just bum. Guess how old he is? Is he 25? 26 maybe? Even 27? 28? No. This dude is 30 years old. Acting like this. He's not mysterious. He's just a 30-year-old deadbeat dad that beats pregnant women and turns into Aaron Hernandez when fans ask him to drop music just like Cemetery. He dropped Self-Titled back in 2017. Pretty fire, except Muchapa is the worst song of all time, in my very humble opinion. And low-key, I'm gonna be real, I wouldn't be surprised if Hitler had a play in that song and making it. Then Dilate in 2018, solid album, and Whole Lotta Red, which completely changed him into a bisexual vampire, deadbeat, mysterious guy. You know, obviously the music got way more hype and turned into rage music with songs that went crazy on tour, like Rockstar Made, Go to the Moon, Metamorphosis, Stop Breathing, and a bunch of other songs, right? But also, let me say, whoever was in charge of making Metamorphosis and gave that song an okay needs to be shot by a fucking firing squad. And also, live stream it and make it public for anyone to watch. I genuinely didn't think that it was possible for people to make music worse than 100 Gex and JPEG Mafia. Hot take, I know, right? But somehow that song fucking surpassed it. So boom, you know, 2020 and 2021, he does a verse on the Donna album. He drops Mr. Rage with Trippie Redd, and Switching Lanes with Pierre Bourne, and then maybe a song or two on that album too. And then nothing else for 2022. First off, how the fuck do you get by without dropping a single song for a year right after one of the biggest moments of your career being on the Donda album? He's literally just being another artist that fucking hates dropping music, just like Frank Ocean. Then 2023, you know, he dropped Popular, phenomenal song, of course. I have the 490 note for it, you know, follow the Twitch, by the way, link in the description. And then Different Day with the start off to the album rollout, if we're even gonna call it that, in the Big 25. Along with, you know, Hood by Air, the Backroom with Travis Scott, Evil Jordan, Ketamine, and All the Red, which was fucking ass. And he does this fake album teaser bullshit where he had a bunch of billboards for the album all around the US. That Spotify helped him out with, if I might add. Spotify helped him push this new garbage rollout, only for them to, once again, cancel it, to be expected. You know, maybe if Opium and him spent less time getting arrested for driving like a geriatric Congress member, aka every Congress member, and Playboi Carti stopped beating pregnant women, we might have had an album by now. On top of that, Playboi Carti fans clearly had 4 other people in their class, and they were constantly in school suspension for assaulting their TAs, you know, chasing them around the classroom with their shit-stained designated booger-picking finger. Nigga, do you really think that a motherfucker that manifested a woman all the way back in middle school, got her pregnant, had a kid with her, abandoned the child, missed the child's birth to play video games with Uzi, beats pregnant woman and tries to act mysterious after becoming a twerking bisexual vampire at young age, really gives a fuck about his fans? You really think that a nigga that hates his baby mom and his own kids gives a fuck about when you want the album and when you want it released? Shit, pass me the crack pipe. I'll take some too, buddy. As a realist in music, that is only a D-tier dick writer for my favorite artists. Let me say that for a dude like Carti, you do not need 4 fucking years to drop an album, nigga. You're not Kanye West at his peak creativity. Shit, you know, the motherfucker took 1 year between College Dropout and Late Registration, then 2 to Graduation, then 1 to 808s and Heartbreak, another 2 to My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, which is one of the greatest albums of all fucking time, Kanye's magnum opus. Fuck Late Registration, if I'm gonna be real. Then 3 to Yeezus, and then another 3 to Life of Pablo. After that, we just kind of saw. We don't talk about the other Kanye albums like that. Dude, if you're not peak Kanye, Adele, Frank Ocean, Rihanna, SZA, The Weeknd, NBA Youngboy, Summers, Fresh Boy Swag, 10K, or Cemetery, you don't need 4 years to drop an album, buddy. You don't. Like what does this thing even do? Like, I get it. If you were, you're a new dad, and I get if you wanted to go take off some time to go, be with your family, be a dad, spend time with, Iggy and all that. Perfectly fine, very normal. Nobody would shit on you for that. But you just don't give a fuck about any of them. You spend more time beating up fans like Cemetery than being in the studio. Like, at least if you're gonna be a deadbeat, like, at least be a good one, right? Like, at least give us some good fucking music. So we could be like, alright, okay, yeah, sure, he is a very bad father and partner. But at least he's dropping some fire. I can't even say shit about that. Like, what the fuck is he even doing?